Solid day for the markets. It's a great start to the week, and the large caps too participated towards the end. They were up 0.5%. They were ended about 1% higher. So very strong intraday move towards the close of trade. Banks participated. HDFC Bank reduced some of the losses, and the mid caps and the small caps were up about 1% or slightly more than that. In the case of the small caps, slightly more than 1%. So good going there. Bring up the heat map for the Nifty, and you will see broad participation from a BPCL to a Tata Consumer to an iShares to an L&T to a Shriram Finance. You had everything from FMCG to auto to cap goods and construction to finance doing very well for themselves. Reliance ahead of the results was in the green. IT participated today. The only thing which was in the red, I mean aside of NTPC of course which was down 2%, was HDFC Bank, the top contributor on the losing side. So this is as far as the Nifty goes. The broader end of the spectrum had even more pronounced moves, and some newsmakers had some terrific impact. So bring up the contributors list and you will see this. So Tejas ahead of the numbers, up 17%. Sterling Wilson after their con call was up about 10%. GSFC gained about 8%, UBI about 7%, and KEC about 6%. But on the flip side, Gujarat State Petronet, because of the ruling from PNGRB, down 19%, persistent on the margin concerns, down about 10%. There was weakness in Anupam Rasayan, E-Clerks, as well as Brigade. So some of these stocks which have run well, particularly Brigade in the last few days, also came off. And mid-cap IT, I think, by virtue of what Persistent did, was under a bit of pressure. But a lot of stocks flew around in trade. Some newsmakers, there is an NDTV Profit exclusive that Patel Engineering might launch a QIP soon, and that stock was up about 6% as well, and ended as one of the key calls from ICICI Direct. So watch out for that one too in trade in the next few days, and watch out for some of the result makers. We're going to see results from Piccadilly Agro by end of close of trade, as well as Tejas Networks, and I think the street will be watching out to know what happens with Reliance, Piccadilly, Tejas, and a few others in the session tomorrow morning.